Here's a beginner-friendly project that you can complete over this weekend. I've primed ChatGPT to help me come up with this project plan, so thank you OpenAI. This application is going to let users build and update their portfolio of stocks and then compare the performance of that portfolio with other users in the system. And as such, it's going to need 3 separate features. Number 1, you need to have users be able to sign up and log in. Number 2, you need to have a way for users to add, update, and remove stocks from their portfolio and also track the performance of these individual stocks. And number 3, you need to have a way to compare the performance of each user's portfolio with that of other users. If you can include visualizations or metrics, that's a bonus. So those are the features we're going to have to build, but we need to do this in 2 days. So let's see what tech stack we're going to be using and what the milestones are that we're going to be hitting over these 2 days. We're going to be using React on the front end, Node.js for the back end. We're going to be using a NoSQL database, MongoDB, and no other technologies will be required for this project. So there's already a lot on our plate on day 1, but I never said this was going to be a chill weekend. The first thing you're going to do in day 1 is set up your development environment. That is, you're going to install Node.js and MongoDB, and you're going to set up a boilerplate React app using Create React App. Second, you're going to design the user registration and authentication, which involves setting up your APIs on the Node app and also creating the right components on the React app. And then in the afternoon, you're going to create the portfolio management feature. This will let users again add and update stocks in their portfolio. You're going to have the right API endpoints for the Node app, and you're also going to need the correct components on the front end of your React app. And guys, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. Use a standard UI library such as Semantic UI React to help you build your React components. After you've had your morning coffee on day 2, you're going to build out the performance comparison feature, which is going to implement the user interface needed for selecting different portfolios to compare. You're obviously going to need API endpoints on the Node app to fetch this data. Then you're going to have to decide what kind of visualizations or metric comparison you're going to have to do between 2 portfolios. Last but not the least, you have to write some tests. You have to manually test the application to make sure there are no bugs, and you have to touch up the UI to make sure it looks nice. There's obviously a lot more detail that this plan can get into, but again, that's where your creativity comes in, so go have fun.